More Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC datamine shenanigans. We got Indigo Disk Leaks. We got information about the Teal Mask. Things are going crazy, so let's break it down. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share it with your friends, and comment your thoughts down below. So we're starting off with legendary Pokemon classification because the Pokemon community is very stupid and easily confused. Even though we've seen it on the main website for months. Introducing the legendary Pokemon you'll meet in the DLC. Heck, it was announced with the announcement of the DLC back in Pokemon Day, February 27th, 2023. They said, yo, here's your legendary Pokemon, Ogerpon, Terapagos, also the Toxic Trio. But for some reason, people were doubting that. And Joe Merrick has been getting into arguments with these idiots that didn't think they were legendary Pokemon, mostly coming from the leak community. Weird how the supposed Pokemon leak community only knows how to miss. Alright, time to see who is right. Are the loyal 3 legendaries or not? The official website is vague on the point, even though it says here's legendary Pokemon you meet. And then, again, we just have like these horrible takes. Never specifically stated in any trailer that they are legendaries, and as you can see on the site, the post in which they were first revealed says introducing new legendaries, but then only singles out Ogerpon and Terapagos, except it's on the same page. And that whole page is, here's the legendary Pokemon. And here's everything you need to know about how deeply unwell the Pokemon community is. 45% did not think that the legendary trio was legendary. And when proven wrong, they still have a hard time coping. In the end, they are in the game's code as legendary Pokemon, which is very odd to me. Definitely the most unlegendary of the legendaries. And then another stupid speculation that they were completely wrong about. You know, these typings being related to Ogerpon and the Loyal 3, and then holding out for some kind of ghost relation between them. But no. And once again, can't cope with reality. I'm definitely on the side that believes these Lantern typings did mean something, and I suggest looking into this more. The Pokemon community is ill, and the Pokemon leak and speculation community is well under 80 IQ. It's like, what is going on? This is why everything's just so terrible in Pokemon. So yeah, we got a little sidetracked there, but I thought you should know how bad things are in the Pokemon community right now, and this is why I have been ranting against the fake leak culture for over 7 years. It doesn't get better, it only gets worse, especially as more and more idiots come in, or it just makes people stupid, and then you have more and more influencers exploiting their audience, deliberately lying with fake information. And also, this is what happens when you have bad actors like Centro Pokemon, who have absolutely no credibility, gain a following, and then, as you can see, it's just people that cannot handle being wrong when they latched onto something stupid. But this is why I hate fake leaks and all the stupid speculation from the leak community, because it's just a detachment from reality, which we stray further from every day, and then that just makes everything worse. So let's talk about the actual data mine, because it is interesting to see, like, the classification of legendary Pokemon, mythical Pokemon, sub-legendary Pokemon. So we have, like, the hard box legendaries, which are just considered legendary, restricted. Mythical Pokemon, they got their, like, classification separation a long time ago, and now those are also going to be restricted. And then we have sub-legendaries, the usable legendary Pokemon. So if you see something that's like, oh, but it says sub-legendary, so that doesn't count as legendary. No, like, that includes the other regarded legendary Pokemon. And then something weird happened with Ultra Beast being classified as Ultra Beast, even though they used to be legendary. And then that was something Joe Merrick has commented on as well, because that was a big fight. Back when the Ultra Beast came out and were data mined, a lot of people were like, oh, they're not legendary Pokemon, but then in the game, they were hard considered legendary Pokemon. And this is also where we started to see the legendary bracket open up with like Type Null and Silvally, and then eventually in the next generation we see Cubfu, Urshifu, and then just like random Pokemon that just kind of pop up that from the story of the Teal Mask, Ogerpon just kind of arrived with some dude, but they were outcasted, but it's legendary because it's novel for the region. So that happened. But then there was a lot of fighting about the Ultra Beast because we haven't really seen anything like it before, but they were legendary, and then Joe Merrick had to make a comment on it. Oh, this is going to complicate things. Apparently, Ultra Beasts are no longer listed as sub-legendary, despite being that in Generation 7 and 8. No, it doesn't mean having called them legendary before was wrong, since 100% they were in the code. We've never seen a change like this. So all the people that Joe Merrick said, no, you're wrong, Ultra Beasts are legendaries, they started going after him. Same thing for like a lot of other things. It's just a mess. but again, the Pokemon community just like can't handle the current state of reality, and then things get even weirder. But now we have the separation, and it seems to be because of the introduction of Paradox Pokemon. So we have Paradox, Ultra Beast, Sub-Legendary, Mythical, Legendary. There you go. That's why we did this. That's why I took the long road to get here, so you now understand how Pokemon classification works. But now we can get into more Indigo Disk Leaks from the datamine, because Scarlet Violet version 2.0.1 added more stubbed text entries for the Indigo Disk than previously mentioned. Here's some new findings. Blueberry League, 4 Kings, Fairy, Fire, Steel, Dragon Specialist. Okay, we knew that from like the last drop of information, but now it's in like the game data. 9 camera emotes, 23 battle background music. That's actually pretty hype. 30 League Club background musics, and then 1 ribbon, so a little bit going on there. We got some more clothing coming in, which makes sense. 15 new Met locations, new types of food power that will apply to all 18 types simultaneously. Oh, that's actually like really hype, because the cooking has been really weird. It's really only about making shiny power food, because like finding other food power levels and like crafting a meal specifically for what you want to do didn't really become a thing, and it wasn't worth the work to get the buffs for it. So yeah, we got some other stuff. Restaurant food items, 10 rooms within the Blueberry Academy campus. 3 new battle states. We have the new trainers. We also have 60 generic trainers, and then some for the challenges for the Elite Four. And then last but not least, a new type has been added, but this is just a reference for the new Terra type. In Scarlet Violet 2.0.1, a new move description was added for an alternate version of Terra Blast. So it looks like this is going to be related to the 19th Terra type. No move data associated yet. It's just an empty text entry, but it kind of lines up, especially with like the new type classification. And then for those of you who missed it yesterday, Eviolite works on Diplin, which caused me to do an emergency how to use guide. Like, okay, yeah, now the data mine and the stats of Diplin make more sense. Also, other like shenanigans coming in for how it's going to interact with the Indigo Disk. And then surprise, more Part 2 Indigo Disk Leaks. Game Freak left in habitat text data for DLC 2, which includes all species and forms, which lets us confirm the entire Blueberry Academy Pokedex, except for the new unreleased Pokemon. Dex order unknown. But there we go. So we could effectively already know about this because of the scrubbed Dex entries that we've been talking about for a while. And now that we have the Kitakami Pokedex, you just kind of remove that and we can see all the new ones. And because this is the Indigo Disk Dex, it has Pokemon already in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, as well as the returning Pokemon. So take it in, boys. A lot of fun stuff ahead. Unfortunately, only the Sinnoh starters became available with the Teal Mask, so we got like a little bit of a taste of some of the transfer, but then Superior is where things get crazy. I think Bastiodon is going to go into like S-tier shenanigans. Combface strong, haven't seen Minior in a while, what's he going to be up to, and a few other really interesting looking things. Oh yeah, also Cleavor getting people pretty hyped because we have Basculegion in the Teal Mask, so you get a couple of Pokemon Legends Arceus Pokemon inside of the Scarlet and Violet with DLC. Then there's the Blood Moon Ursaluna form, but that doesn't like directly relate to Ursaring or Ursaluna. That's kind of its own thing. So we got some surprises, nice little few extra things going on, and it's going to be pretty exciting. I was always more excited for the Indigo Disk when I saw it, especially as a competitive player, because it just seems like this is where things are going to be seriously competitive. We're going to have an effective battle facility, Blueberry points, so battle points are back, and then maybe a big competitive update as well to kind of end out the generation, or at least Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That can mean a lot of cool things too. And then just overall, the returning Pokemon looking more interesting competitively than the returning Pokemon for the Teal Mask. I mean, we got Smeargle coming back, boys. It's going to be wild. So, hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.